back to my channel. So I just have a little life update. Um, I kind of blurbed out the name of the school because obviously I'm not advertising for them, so I'm not trying to like, yeah. But because I don't know how it is about schools, I don't want to like put their stuff on blast on social media. I just wanted to say that I got accepted into a college program for veterinary technology. This has been more than a dream of mine to be a part of a program like this. So I'm just gonna kind of like put numbers out there because I don't think people realize how hard it is to get into programs like these sometimes, especially like anything related to like veterinary stuff, because a lot of those programs, there's not a lot in schools out there. There's not a lot of programs that are accredited. That's a huge thing. Anybody who goes to school, has been to school, anybody who knows about like special programs knows that a lot of schools are not accredited or need to be accredited for whatever program that they want to do. Basically, it's just a layout of it's just like basically whatever accreditation or whatever program you're going into, that their society, or like for mine it'd be like the Veterinarian Association of America, they have a layout of how they want their students to learn all the like what exactly in the program they want them to learn, information they want them to have, knowledge, hands-on experience they want them to have, how many hours they want them to have. All of that is like, no, our students need to be able to do this, this, and this, and be in school for this many years, and have this knowledge base, and yada yada, and be able to use this equipment, whatever. So yeah, and I'll go over a little bit so anybody who's interested in any program like this, I can tell you what exactly is required in this program. And from here on out, you'll be seeing a lot of videos that pertain to my program. So I actually just wanted to do a little update. December 5th, it's so humid out here. I thought it would be like, I'm like, oh, it's such a pretty day to do a video outside. Yeah, I'm like sticky. Anyways, so on December 5th, I have a walkthrough, so I'll get to meet and greet the teachers of the program, the administration. I'll get to walk through the school and see all the different, I've already kind of like took a little peek, when I was doing my admin stuff and I had to do my entrance exam, which I passed with flying colors, and sometimes people have to take like a secondary entrance exam. I'm sorry, I'm like sweating. Some people have to do a secondary entrance exam and all that stuff, and I didn't have to take that. She's like, you passed with flying colors. She wasn't worried. Sorry if I'm touching my hair a lot. It's just like sticky and like sticking in my face. But she, wasn't too worried that I'd have to retake anything, or she, was pretty confident. I'll do this way. She was pretty confident in my abilities. So I was really happy about that. I'm gonna kind of go over what we're gonna have to learn. So I've always had a passion for this. Anybody who doesn't have anybody who believes in them and thinks that they're gonna make it because it's a hard program to get into, or because there's not a lot of schools that offer it, or anything like that, I had a lot of people tell me that I wasn't gonna be able to do it. If you have the passion for something, you're gonna be successful, period. There's no end to the drive that you should have for anything that involves your education, anything that involves, your passion. If you give up, then you don't believe in yourself and you don't love it enough. So as long as you love it, as long as you have the passion for it, then you should do it. I don't think that anybody should ever feel discouraged just because somebody or a few people or family or a lot of people or a lot of family say that they can't do it. So just because somebody doesn't have the confidence in themselves to be able to do it and they try to put that on you doesn't mean that you shouldn't have the confidence in yourself to do it. This proves a lot of people wrong. Anyways, I'm just so happy. This is the program that I'm into. I got into veterinary technology. It's a degree program. It is 2 years. And then I actually have additional education that I want to get because I want to specialize. Okay. But it really, so initially, I guess it's just going to go over, so you start off with like introduction to veterinary profession, college English, professional development, animal nutrition, animal anatomy and physiology, composition 1, which is like an English class, laboratory skills for veterinary technicians. They're gonna have animals and research exhibition, biology. This is gonna, so a lot of science stuff. So if you like that, I definitely is something to consider if you're really good at science. I love science. I've always been good at science. I'm horrible at math, but science is my ish. I like English. I've always been a really good English student. Anyways, so office management reception skills. You do have to have office management skills, working in a medical office. Disease problems in companion animals, veterinary imaging techniques, so probably like radiology stuff. College algebra. But I'm hoping that it's like nothing too crazy. I suck at algebra. I failed my first algebra test. I mean, not test. Yes, test, but my first algebra class I've ever took in my life when I was in high school. Algebra 1, I failed. I had to retake it. Actually, no. I failed algebra 2, sorry. I lied. Algebra 1 I passed barely, by like with a C minus, like probably closer to a D. Barely passed that. And then algebra 2 I failed. I had to take algebra 2 again because you needed to pass high school. It's so stupid. And then for your third math class, well, I took geometry. I actually think you only need 3. So instead of taking algebra 2, because I told them straight up I was gonna fail, either I took algebra 2, passed it the second time, or they let me take math for college readiness because I could not take chemistry or any of that. Calculus, that's just not gonna. I did take chemistry. I lied. I couldn't take calculus. That's what it was. Pre-cal. They were trying to look at, girl, don't do that to me. I can't. I admit that math is my weakness and I'm stupid. So there's 2 math classes you have to take in here: algebra, college algebra, and introduction to chemistry. It's more of a science class because chemistry is more science, but it does involve math. That's one of my weakest points, and one of the only science classes that I really struggle in. But I still passed chemistry with a B, so can't complain. Anesthesia and surgery for veterinary nurses, so veterinary pharmacology, oral communications, advanced nursing and technical skills, veterinary dentistry, so test prep and skills review, externship for veterinary technicians. You do have to have an externship, you do have to have clinical hours, and professional strategies. So people who don't know, one really cool thing that I'm going to show you on my journey is you get to do amazing hands-on work. This is what the majority, I'm a hands-on person. The majority of this course is going to be very hands-on, labs that they teach you in here, anesthesiology. Obviously you're going to have to do that in person as well as book, because you're going to have to learn the machines. What's nice about the program is they like for people to be able to bring in their pets, or the administration and bring in their pets, so that we can get hands-on work, which is awesome. And it's just really cool, just experience-wise. There's just so many cool things we get to do. They have a safari place that we're gonna get to go to. just about an hour north of us. One day, a couple of days, we're gonna get to go see it and check out those, because we learn about exotic animals. We don't, you know, obviously, this is just like a very wide range when you do vet tech school. So you get a little taste of exotics or large animals, horses, camels, you know, stuff like that, like very large animals. And then you get to go into like exotics, i.e. elephants, giraffes, and stuff like that. So, you know, I'm excited. I'm so excited. I've been wanting to do this for a really long time. And the fact that I had the ability. Oh, so here's the career opportunities in case anybody's curious as a vet tech. Animal rescue, animal shelter work, biomedical, veterinary research. I'll tell you in a minute what I'm going for. Diagnostic pathology and lab support, equine medicine, government, USDA. You could work for large animal medicine, small animal veterinary hospital, teaching, education, veterinary practice management, veterinary production and supply sales, zoo, exotic wildlife animal care. I love the zoo, exotic wildlife animal care aspect of it. Keeping my options open, which I let them know. And I like the research aspect of it. So if I could go government, or if I could go like biomedical research, conservation. Those are the fields that I would get into. I'm really into science. Like I said, I love science, and I love conservation. I'm not gonna beat anybody up. I just think that we should be mindful of our environment. I've always been that person, you know, it's so funny, ever since I was a kid, I would constantly tell my mom, like, she would always, like, do things. I'm like, oh, we should be, you know, recycle. You know, my mom's a huge recycler, and I used to push that on her growing up. And I used to always, you know, tell her, like, you know, not only is smoking killing you, but smoking is killing our environment. That was me. I was like the hippie. Mom used to get so mad at me. My mom used to make fun of me because I would have like, oh, let's, you know, buy, like, I used to try to get her to buy, like, you know, cruelty-free products and just stuff like that. And it just, like, biodegradable things. I'm huge on biodegradable. Sorry guys, that cut off. Someone tried to call me. I'm a huge it's so hot. I'm gonna start heading in, but I'm a huge biodegradable fan. I think that we need to be mindful of our environment, and I live in Florida, and I see the damage that plastic does to our beaches and to our fishes and to our canal systems, our swamps. So I'm just really aware of our environment and our you know, that's who I am, you know. But anyways, so you know, stay tuned for you know, go ahead and subscribe, stay tuned, and if you want to see more of this stuff, let me know. I'm definitely gonna be posting about it, and if you subscribe, you're gonna get those notifications. You're gonna know when the videos are up right away. So definitely subscribe to my channel and show support, especially people who are interested in this field or just have a curiosity overall, because, you know, this is my passion. So go ahead. I'm so excited. You have no idea. I know I don't sound excited. I'm just super tired and it's sticky outside. So I'm going to go inside. But thank you guys and stay tuned.